Oh, yeah, I forgot how fancy it was.
Yeah. What is this? The top or bottom screen? Whoa.
We need
3D.
to switch to novel mode.
Okay, I think these were supposed to be on separate screens.
Twins.
It makes way too much sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a murder is happening on each screen or something.
You died.
Oh.
We just got an epic takedown, poggers in chat.
Yeah!
Wow, there was no text, like ambiguous text.
You did a great job, and Craig left.
Oh. Okay, bye, Craig.
Craig was like, when am I gonna get a voice of character?
I want to be pain.
Definitely better keep a backup recording on this one, because Craig is silly.
Craig
Okay.
is pain.
Oof.
Ooh, boy.
He went back under the desk. Anyway, it's been 2 months since Maya left the office.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had more money in my life.
Or more burgers.
No one to share with.
I finally get to eat. Yes.
2 months without a single trial. Oh, never mind. Don't have a lot of moolah.
Oh.
I've had offers, but none I took.
Scrub my feet.
Not that kind of lawyer. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
Huh? It's February 22nd in the morning. You bum, get a job.
February.
The plant's dead. It should be dead.
Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to see Charlie. Alright, I'm already voicing a character in this scene. Who wants it?
Is this
true.
the assistant? Because I did the last one, so I feel like I should pass it on.
What's the assistant? Oh, that's right. I guess I could be whoever this is.
Yep.
All right. There you are, finally. Where have you been, Baka? My sister's trial's tomorrow. Why am I so shiny?
New graphics.
Good question. Why are you so shiny? Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are, Sora. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey.
Yep, that's me.
You can tell by my physique. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer lives or works here.
What happened?
Well, see my original statement.
So are you the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right? Right, on my paper. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
Well, his pride was pretty destroyed. That's a relief then. You're better than nobody.
That's the first time anybody's told me that. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright. Right? The undefeated defense attorney, except that one time when I accidentally pressed A and I had to go back and save?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases.
But your phone will look so cool.
Without somebody to spend burger money on, there's just no point.
Oh. In fact, I was just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
jump out that window today. You're in my way. Could you move?
Actually, I should do it from the hotel. That'll get more publicity.
Business will be booming.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please, I'm out of time.
But
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
whoa,
I have another sister, Nick. Hi.
She went all science.
hope you
on
brought
us.
burgers for everyone.
Oh no.
Maya? Could it be?
Yep, that's my name.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? I knew I could guilt trip you. Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator?
That's correct. How'd you know?
What does that mean?
Let's find out.
Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator.
Yeah, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy. Or maybe you're just not a Zero Escape character.
Maybe you're just June. Young.
Or 7.
Imagine that voice coming out of her.
That's right, I hopped games.
No.
Let's solve the murder of my sister.
If I saw that someone like her had a voice like that, I would just bolt out of the room. And just like jump out of the window.
You could run, but you can't hide.
Look, I'm jumpy too.
More like Splatty. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. So I'm
Oh.
16
Wow.
and a half. 15 and a half.
That's too old for me.
Oh no.
Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Legally speaking? I guess you could call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age no less. Get in the field early, that's what they say.
They say I can't look at the crime scenes because the blood is too scary.
I get in there, I throw up, and I ruin the scene.
Or improve it?
Ooh.
Great, another future professional in training.
You want to talk about my briefcase?
So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife twice in 2 places at once. She wouldn't!
So it's a murder case.
I didn't say that. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it! I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
You speak? Just talk to her! You have to talk to her!
Right. I suppose I will.
Talk to her, right.
The witness of the murder.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but,
That's interesting.
beggars can't be choosers.
How would she know Mia? She's dead.
Maybe
She's rotting in the freaking ground.
she died actually right under that window you're behind. See there?
Yep, just right there. If we left some of the bloodstains on the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mine
With this rock in my hand.
Here,
Speaking
feel it.
of-
See how weighty it is?
Yeah, it came from the right, like where I'm standing next to you.
Hold on, don't move. So, you want to be a scientific investigator? Well, whoop-de-doo. When you grow up, then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I have you know. I play Digimon.
Oof. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
Who's Albert? I
He's
believe
the fat guy.
investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, can't falter for lack of enthusiasm.
We relied on a medium for one of our cases, so I can't say that for certain. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
If this case is handled with the optimization of the Nintendo DS and its 2 screens and stylus pen trademark,
Whoa. You can read 2 sentences at once. You can get this case over in half the time.
You can not waste my freaking time. Your sister?
I be doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. Where's that statue?
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
Whoa, I'm right here, buddy. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
What? Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help out your sister out like this. You must be close. What?
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her, Baka.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident.
All right. I'm sorry.
They were just another statistic.
You are a scientific.
You're scientific.
Super scientific. Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence.
Yay!
Better have.
Have we learned the name of the movie?
There's a lot less barbecue sauce.
Just put burgers on it. There you go, Charlie.
Eat up, hope you're hungry.
And then when you come back, it's gone, and then you have real questions.
There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day she left.
What? Oh, the poster has changed.
I guess.
You say
Still
so.
the same image, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I didn't have the heart to take it down.
Keep it up there, ripped up.
Lotta did. Wink. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though.
You're really blushing, aren't you?
Baka,
Baka-chan. Hey, let's go see my sister. She's in jail. But we gotta show her a badge.
Wait, you have to see this. See this? It's my attorney's badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Look, I'm a badge kind of girl. Look at my lab coat. It's got badges.
Yeah, it's true.
Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
You're flaking a bit.
Leaves.
Yeah. She analyzed it scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it. Look, the
Sorry,
monkey
but
face
it's not
she's
for
giving.
sale. Yes.
Oh, so you're gonna quit? February 22nd, the place. I'm in jail.
I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived.
I guess I'll do this.
Go for it.
Guard, I thought I told you I don't want visitors.
PCM.
I'll take the guy. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
No excuses.
Slap.
Or did you not want a raise this year?
Understood, ma'am. What was that all about?
Wrong way. Hi, Lena.
Hello, wall.
Hello, Paul.
Funny. You should know how to pronounce my name.
Lana?
That's better. I seem to
Lena.
remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing.
Look, I don't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma.
It's Ema.
Very funny. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
That's funny.
It's not a joke.
Oh.
I mean, I thought it was funny. Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor?
Yeah.
She escaped.
Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like Gumshoe and Edgeworth.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? That's funny, right?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm with Lana on this one.
Oh. Let's talk about the case.
There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Wait, but the suspect... The suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright,
Game over.
you.
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
Pacific.
Haha. It was in the witness's deposition.
That wasn't my joke.
A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Well, that's just great.
Wow. It's Lena, though, right?
Lana.
So, you're the chief prosecutor.
That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Must be a walnut.
Ha. Still, I'm a little surprised.
I promise it's not me.
I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
I don't get out much. Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
I'm a pretty bad lawyer, let's be honest. Lena, what happened to your hand?
Oh, M.A., you mean this?
I like that.
Ha. I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is.
That face when she said I stabbed him, just cheeky, huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of me, wasn't she?
True, but let's talk about why the guy you killed.
Yeah, let's cover a different topic entirely. So who was the victim that you stabbed?
An investigator with the police department.
Oh no, Gumshoe's dead!
Gumshoe, no!
This is correct. This is not a joke. I would never tell a joke. I suppose the
funny.
correct term is Detective Gumshoe.
A detective? Shoe?
Yes. Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
He?
Not in the gumshoe, though. Ha.
She did it. She told a joke.
I'm not very good at that either. I know.
No, you're not. But
It
I
runs
was
in the
impressed all
Sky
the same.
family. We're bad at jokes.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see. Except I don't, because that wasn't an answer to my question.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
Awful, but how are you related?
Okay, changing subjects again. Were you in school? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told that. Excuse me. Emma told you that too, did she?
She's looking right at me. Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey.
It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Ooh.
Excuse me? Are you saying I never had a chance?
Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. Don't get any ideas, spiky head.
We were lesbians.
Oh,
The Scarfy Warfy is from her.
I was wrong. I'm sorry. Scientifically, I'm wrong.
She was my bae. I was the best there was.
Something about Emma just being like, no, I mean, like, in a sense, she was, like, interested in her, and then she's just, like, openly like, yeah, we were lesbians, whatever. It's just like, shoot. Oh.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way, since you didn't ask.
Sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Excuse me?
as you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
Set a challenge.
But, Lana.
It's not like you're a video game protagonist.
Why? Why are you doing this to me? Is it because of the bad jokes? You never think of anyone but yourself.
Oh, my heart.
Found a weakness. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So, how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Oh, weird. Mr. Wright,
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
Whoa. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Alright. See ya.
Wouldn't
Okay,
wanna
bye.
be ya.
And then that's like the end of the chapter. People who bought this remake were like so upset.
Buy the DLC now.
To see how the rest of the case plays out, $5.99.
Oh.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime. Yes. But something doesn't fit.
You careful, you almost summoned Larry.
That look in Emma's eyes. That gurgle in her throat. There's something else going on here, and I'm gonna find out what.
I I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know. Normally she's not in a jail cell.
That would make sense. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Including Mia. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that.
Really? Not me.
Well, never mind. I mean, what happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay. Or do you want to talk some? Never mind. Oh, we
No,
never got to show her my
I
badge.
don't.
Hold on, we
You've
gotta
already
go back.
seen it.
We have to go
You
back.
made your offer and it wasn't enough.
We missed the chance to show her our badge.
I mean, you can talk to me, the guard.
No thanks.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, you're in the garage, weirdo.
So this is the lot where it all happened.
That's a lot. Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
I thought it'd be in handcuffs. Hey everyone! Keep up the good work!
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they're going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. You gotta suck up early. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes.
You've been doing that a lot, though.
We don't need to talk about that. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see?
You won because you illegally got evidence. Got it.
Yeah, but in a world where prosecutors are forging their own evidence.
Matt Pat was right.
You gotta fight fire with logical reasoning.
I think this one would be PCM because the guard was very short.
Yeah, okay. Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner?
Partner?
Shoot, I wanted to be a cowboy.
You snooze, you lose.
What do we have here? Yes, I'm sticking with that voice.
Okay.
Looks like Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall. Whoa.
Yee. Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina, I know how you feel. Oh, I get the feeling this guy's gonna have a lot of dialogue. This is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams... You know what dreams... Okay, that's a weird sentence. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You wanna? What's this guy talking about?
Drinking on the job. Nice.
You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours?
I understood that. Kinda, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. You know, Gumshoe died, so they gotta get another, right?
Yeah.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the... Or who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. I thought that was a question. It started with who.
Whoa! Can we slide?
Whoa.
Oh. Let's not look
It's
at that.
a
It's not
car.
important. Let's look at this thing.
What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? You gotta get the money out first.
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is really basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
I'm hungry. Let's get burgers. A wallet.
Oh, now that's a phrase I haven't heard in a long, long time.
A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Could it be money?
Could it be evidence?
I'm called to duty already at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examine evidence in detail, okay?
Have you ever heard a 16-year-old say, "at my tender age"?
Now I have. I'm not 16 yet. I'm 15 and a half.
Call me crazy, but I have reason to suspect this game was written by, like, old Japanese men and then translated into English by old American men.
They aged her up in the American release.
Yeah. Thankfully. By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Alright,
Okay.
you can have the wallet.
Thank you! Okay, now, look at the core record. Badge. Oh, I couldn't control that. It did it for me. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. This guy died by a strange creature. Ooh.
Take your Nintendo DS stylus. Trademark.
It's so smooth compared to the DS version. Whoa.
I bet.
Look! I think there might be a clue here. What's that, Blue? A Blue's Clues! You should check it out with the press of Enter.
With our handy-dandy notebook. First, we need to draw a rectangle. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman.
John's
ID
gonna be upset to hear this one.
ID number 5842189.
For the safety of him, they blurred out all the text, but picture is fine. Don't worry about it.
It's a good thing they blurred the text. Wouldn't want to dox the guy.
Yeah, exactly. He might die. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess. I don't see what science has to do with it.
Hail Satan.
Right, science.
Science! You got an ID. There's his number. You can use that to get into places you shouldn't, naughty.
We just need to use some unbiased scientific investigation skills. Now quick, help me draw a pentagram and get those tarot cards.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. We where's the evil in here, boy?
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on.
You're not that short. I made my sister laugh. Look, a door! This must mean something!
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
You haven't played Kingdom Hearts then.
We don't talk about that game.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
You keep blowing my mind. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we?
Fine. We don't care about that.
And she's like,
Hey, Mr. Wright, can we go out for hot dogs?
it's like, wait, this is different.
I feel awkward. This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Like, 2 screens on a DS.
The theory of relativity.
What?
I gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name?
He's a relative of mine. Was that funny, Lena?
It's relative to the conversation.
Cough, cough.
Aha! A ladder!
That's a step ladder. Idiot.
I'm gonna correct everything I say. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Latius Estepius.
Escalatus, footstepus.
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. She's just like Edgeworth.
Here's a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. I must be deaf scientifically. No, my ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken.
You keep blowing my mind.
At this rate, I could become a scientist.
Me scientist.
Unga bunga, solve. String theory.
This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way.
Oh, just you wait. A.
Hey!
Well, no time to waste. Let's go hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
That's the first letter of the alphabet.
What?
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
He has to keep shaving because his hair grows up so fast.
I chop off the hair on my chin, but it never goes away.
Whoa.
The sheriff. Like I said before, this here is our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. God, scary.
Could you tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her.
Mouthwash never tasted so good.
Sir, she's 16.
15 and a half.
Worse. Yeah, you got a good nose still.
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
just gonna dwell on that for a second. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for riddles, anyway. Get yourself to the saloon on the 12th floor of the prospector's office.
I got a lot of bars in this building.
Might just find you a cerveza if you like. That's Spanish for cherry. I mean beer.
Huh? Oh.
Prospector's office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up Vito's Salute in Cruzapata.
Maybe we should check out room 1202. The High Prosecutor's office.
Yeah.
The sheriff's office.
Hmm.
In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim.
Scientifically, we don't have paws.
Literally, we don't. Right, great. Get out of here.
Great! Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me? Were you two all set?
Us?
Wait, that's not the same character.
That's
No,
not the
it's not.
cowboy.
Yeehaw, partner!
More like yeehaw.
What's this? She couldn't be the cowboy.
Could I help y'all to some rice balls?
Yeah.
I think they call him Onigiri around here.
You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Whoa.
Hello. Half and half was
Is that cat food?
yum.
Only half of it.
Oh,
Share a meal with your cat.
thanks.
And you, sir?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers?
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over.
Cough up?
Uh-huh.
How I used to give out my lunch.
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. There's no way I'm Maya.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all those sordid secrets.
Secrets?
Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Definitely not Maya.
Yeah, Maya was pretty stupid too.
Oh no, she's Sans.
I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What?
Hi. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. Cough it up.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it.
Angle Star, got it.
Patrick
God.
Star.
Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
I mean, I know some guys who are into that. Yes, ma'am. Yipes. She means it.
You better run, SpongeBob. This guy knows how to grow corn.
I don't remember that line.
Hey, Larry, I think I found a new dangerous situation for you to be in.
And then he got fat.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Salmonella.
Salmon, you know.
Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know that. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity.
What are we talking about? Evil ones? That's scientific.
Tumblr?
Write it down.
Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday, they paid homage to the most evil one of all.
Homage.
My God.
I will
They gave-
smack you with a rice ball.
They give an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
Who knew pain could be so delicious? So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Can you quantitate it?
Young miss. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
Ew!
She just hacks up a hairball.
Puts it on the lunch.
The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Tacos? Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. Why would it be tacos?
I don't know.
One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors.
Huh.
Good thing I'm a defense attorney.
Whew. Dodged a
I
bullet
hate
there.
them even more.
Oh no. What'd you witness?
So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so...
Ugh.
Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife.
Beaver!
Ava.
Wait a second. You know Lana Skye?
Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
She always travels light.
Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Are you really an angle?
I guess.
I could be your angel or your devil.
Could we ask you a little bit about yourself, Miss Star?
I come here every day to sell lunches
But this is a prosecuting
to
building.
my enemies.
Okay.
I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Do you think we live in Japan?
I thought.
Did you
wait,
say something?
No.
Only true connoisseurs can understand.
Connoisseurs.
Right. Here you go. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set.
Never mind. You win. We got lunch.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Is his name Larry?
He is!
Your
Oh,
boyfriend?
I'm too late.
See the security room over there?
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
Take that back.
Wow.
So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not.
Let's talk about why you're selling lunches in a prosecutor's office.
Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? What was your first name again? Ringo?
That's right.
Sure.
I sense some hostility here.
Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Bahaha. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough buff queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure.
Wow, you want to look at our badge?
Look at this badge. It's pretty cool, right?
A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win?
I think
Yeah,
she's
it was in
challenging
Marvel
you.
vs. Capcom.
Oh my.
He's got experience.
How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox?
Wow, it's really crunchy.
Careful, it'll give you the toots. A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch, if you ask me.
You want to look at his thing we stole?
Want to look at this evidence? About this card.
Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else.
Yeah, no, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective, so it's still not mine, but it's...
And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady? Why?
to see all the dialogue in the game.
Wow. I have a skeleton you should meet. His name is Sans. Sans. That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective.
Whoa.
Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked?
Because you are.
Well, now I know why.
Maybe we can get away. Oh, I can't even slide. We're like, yeah, Not
We're
allowed.
She's got us cornered.
Oh,
She's
no.
forcing us to buy her food.
Oh,
You want to look
No.
at the car? You'll buy some lunch.
An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with her lunches.
it's heavy. I can't even budge it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Kind of sus.
We gotta get out of here. Let's go up high. February 22nd in the high room. Yeah. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What, that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this on the couch. Whoever's office this is, they must be really stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright,
Stuck-up jerk.
you never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
Close.
That voice, that's definitely not the voice this character has.
Phoenix, kill the Jedi.
Knew it. Kill him.
Edgy
Look, I wasn't
boy.
sure. I didn't know.
I was pretty sure, but
Yeah.
fine. Long time no see, Edgeworth. You've been smoking lately?
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
Yeah. You know him from somewhere?
Of course, I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and
Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all.
Well, what brings you here?
can I sniff you?
I'll warn you, it's pretty stinky. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No! Did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here, he said it.
Hey, don't blame me.
Well, who wants to sniff me?
Me.
All of us, clearly.
There's 2 pits we could share. We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
It's where another person kills a person.
Never heard of it.
Oh. A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. I mean, PU. Get a real car.
Hmm? That would be... I'm smiling. My car? What of it?
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream.
Hey, edgy boy. Look at my badge.
Does this make you smile too?
Oh, I don't think it did.
I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been.
But what about this badge?
Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, he'll take it for sure, won't he?
Thank you.
I've always been needing a second identity.
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sides any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed.
Aww. Hold on, before I talk to you, let's look at your stuff, man.
No.
Look at that. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
My God. Has anyone said this about you?
Just deal with it. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it.
I even tried the samurai. I guess I missed.
Yeah.
Back from the dead, Wendy.
Uh-oh.
Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
Whippersnapper. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot.
Andy.
Andy. You got a friend in me. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy.
Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? I hate her.
Definitely. I hope so.
Let's look at his tea set. Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Are you a Halo player?
they piss people off and it's amazing.
Amazing! The drawer below it is filled with packs of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far.
Tea is not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. No.
No clues here. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well, I can see my own reflection. What?
She is Gumshoe!
I ain't dead yet, kid.
Strange, why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you.
It's okay, you'll cover it, right?
No.
Oh. Let's talk about this. Oh, wow! That jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be
just
his.
A picture of a jacket.
Nope, this must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a little picture.
She's getting way too excited about this.
She's examined so much and hardly even spoken to me.
I'm
going
still
on?
here. Whoa! These are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him. Flash.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again?
He must study those case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder.
Scientifically, you can't sweat bullets.
Well, scientifically, shut up.
Hey, a chessboard!
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
Pretty sus. The Red Knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges? surrounding a pond with spiky hair. That's nothing. Let's just take this nice box of subtlety and chuck it out the window.
I'll get you yet, my pretty.
What does that mean?
Ooh.
I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors.
Huh? What's that? Into the mic more clearly.
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
King of Prosecutors!
Don't say it like that.
I'm sorry.
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So?
So that K, that's...
Okay.
It's okay.
K stands for king.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
No, Your Highness.
Excellent. I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors? Kinda like Employee of the Month. Only better. You got the
yeah,
trophy.
a lot better.
Could you not take that?
I'm taking it.
Yeah, we're just gonna put this in just like
Get-
slips in his pocket.
I'm the king. Given to Edgeworth, King of the Prosecutors at the PD on the day of a murder.
Sorry, Jimbo, off to the evidence locker for you.
So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the king of prostitutes, prosecutor.
I am, thank you. What else?
Congratulations, King of Prostitutes.
Don't repeat that.
Please, keep saying it.
Still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off?
Whoa, couch. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. It's not slippery like yours, Phoenix.
We have what money will get us.
Why would you sit on a leather sofa?
We spent all our money on burgers. Couldn't do the decor. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until wee hours in the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about
That's
Edgeworth
so
working.
hot. I bet in the morning he has a sofa hair and a little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool and hot.
Sofa hair is cool.
It's sofa hair.
If you laid on the sofa, you'd poke holes in it.
Oh? Yeah, it just pops. Whoa! What a
I'm falling out the
view.
window. Catch me, Edgeworth.
Look at the view down there. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Do I detect some jealousy? Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That fast? See ya.
What am I waiting for?
That's handy to know.
Gotta know your escape routes. Oh, sorry, I forgot you were there.
Have you ever considered jumping out that window, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't
Every
like to
day.
look at it. Both, actually. It's weird.
All right, Heights. So the body was found in your car?
Go ahead. Say it right. You think I did it, don't you? Smiling. After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
It's weird that he smiles. No, we don't think you did it. Do we?
I didn't say anything.
I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do it. I mean...
Wait. So, you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir, Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again, you remember?
Yeah, that didn't sound forced at all.
Now I remember. You've really grown.
You've noticed. All right, let's get on the raft together.
What? I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder.
Hey, stop changing the subject.
Now I just need to use my backup Ferrari, dang it.
Ugh. I have to use my blue car.
So much lamer.
More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth? You've lost 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row to Phoenix.
If it weren't for you blasted kids, and your dumb dog too.
That's Maya.
Where is she?
Oh, she's eating burgers in the mountains to train.
I might win this one.
No.
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle that I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You solved the trial last year. Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Hey, why does illegal searches sound familiar?
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop, like this grin.
But...
No more grin. Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny, and I do too.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one.
let's talk about my sister.
Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
What? What? Mr. Edgeworth? Your knife was the murder weapon? You got an embroidered knife?
It's another one of their toys.
They sent me a knife and a shield. I think they're trying to get me to war or something.
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Why do you need a knife in a toolbox?
Why
else
would
we're
you
gonna keep
not
a
have a
knife?
knife?
Yeah,
I guess so. The motor
Sometimes
weapon.
You just need to stab a guy in your trunk.
yeah, like I just did.
Hey, it was in this toolbox. There's traces of blood, no prints. Don't get any ideas.
So let me get this straight. Somebody was framed for framing someone else for murder because it was like done with all of Edgeworth's stuff.
Yes.
But
It
I
happens.
see. Edgeworth,
What?
are you sure you didn't do it?
You know I can smile, so you know I'm not smiling.
Yep. Come on, can't he take a joke? He was just smiling like 2 seconds ago.
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
I
you
don't
do.
like you, Baka. Oh yeah, let's present this thing.
On like the way out of the office, Phoenix like messes with the chess set and puts a bunch of blue ones on the board.
Gotcha.
No!
He's always beating me. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
Even though you
Shame
lost
I
4
came onto the
times.
scene.
Yeah.
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department.
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works?
Used
Yeah.
to work, yes.
Remember the knife?
I was wondering something about your shield. Why it broke?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Smooches.
Oh, right.
Not with you.
Oh.
Careful with your smooches, Edgeworth. She is 16.
15
Anyway.
and a half.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. With the knife. Let's stab him.
Alright, fair play. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially with you.
Oof. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow.
He's gonna stab you, Mr. Wright.
Whatever it takes.
Let's talk about the day of the crime.
Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
We worked Gumshoe to death.
Oh,
Annual
we
cleaning day with only Gumshoe and no one else.
You have
we
to clean the
cleaned up,
windows
alright.
from the
Yeah.
outside. Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wipe your hands off old cases in other hands. Oh boy.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
The homo goblin, right?
My god.
That's a callback.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you got the shield? From the Homo Goblin?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
I have a statue that tells me the time.
Right, you
Wait a
idiot.
minute.
Right, you
Wait a
idiot.
minute.
I didn't tell you if it was AM or PM, you fool.
Oh, dang. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves in our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. Gotcha, again.
Oh,
The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
he got his parking ticket.
See, I lied. It's at 1712, not 512. This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back?
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Okay, Emma.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
Mr. Payne, what are you doing here?
He's my father.
Oh my god. I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
That means they reproduce.
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. I better stand here and let it happen.
Sky, sir? No, sir! No name of that kind, sir! Not in this report, sir!
Oh.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Help me pick up the pieces of my brain.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I was unaware of the particulars of your,
Give me your name.
yes, sir! Meekins, sir! Officer Meekins!
Officer Meekins, you're fired.
Oh!
Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
Oh! But sir, I didn't know.
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
Oof.
Phoenix is just sitting here like spectating this, just being like, haha, loser.
Right. Isn't it weird that we have to work with cartoon people?
Yes, sir. Ah, he caught me off guard.
As you can see, this is just like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least.
This is the High Prosecutor's Office.
Hey.
Hey!
Do you want to see my attorney's badge? Okay, bye.
I want to see your attorney's badge.
You're right. We have to go back. We have to show him it.
I think you already did.
Yeah, we already did.
He
I
left!
got him.
I meant again.
Just a hole in the window.
Help! Help!
Oh no! Let's go to
Good
the
thing we
police.
came back.
I think. Welcome to the police department. Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put
Performing for you, if you know the words.
oh, why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. Traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that?
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Do not resist. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast. He's slapping his legs.
He's not wearing any shoes, just slapping the meat.
Hey, pal! What are you doing here?
I'm not slapping the meat, that's for sure. That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you slapping the meat over there?
What? Well...
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get some information.
Quick, while he's not beating his...
Beating? That's something entirely different.
Hey, I have you know I'm a very businessman, pal.
He's tongue-tied.
That's what you call slapping the meat. Look at my badge!
Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Nuff said.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
Here, you can have what's-his-faces.
Oh, thanks.
Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I?
This one?
Let's show this to him and get in trouble. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You
I
can't
know, I
just
stole
keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's say Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
But,
Whoa, hey, now I remember. Bruce Goodman, he's the victim.
That's what I thought.
can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? About this kite?
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for my diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering why this award is a shield. And why it broke?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently, he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
Nah, it's 'cause they're horses.
Oh.
Oh, what? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh?
He's just like moving the knife around. Whoa.
Well, look at this. What could drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Well, wait, I didn't mean, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Probably. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. I think Wright did it.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
Look at this. Oh, it's the same thing. Look at that.
Oh, that's weird.
He looked at both our evidence without our permission. What a pervert. Let's talk about the case.
You meat-slapping pervert.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend this suspect in this case.
Why not, Baka?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But which evidence is fake?
Hey, pal, I can't. Can I speak for you 2 seconds?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me? What did I say?
That's just her personality.
I'm so mad at everybody.
I mean, she's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister!
Just please just investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically, of course.
Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You're peaking. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days. You know, fake news and all.
Yeah.
So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. I've been fired and all. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Is there anything else you could be doing?
Where are your tax dollars going?
To the Numa Numa dance, obviously.
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene, it's unheard of, pal.
He's mad. Let's talk about John Goodman.
So this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective like myself. Detective John Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be laying on the ground where we found it? And why does it say Bruce?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he was handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but Word is the chief prosecutor, Sky, called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lana's confessing as much.
What about Edgy?
He's in a tough spot. Again. No thanks to you.
Again?
Remember that? The good days.
Good times.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there's always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
Edgeworth's a murderer!
Faker.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be sus.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief of prosecutors. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
Wow. Look at that. I was wondering about that.
What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece.
Yay.
Looks like he's crying.
It does.
I wanna die.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances until the batteries die.
Poor blue badger. Fated to dance until he drops. You got a blue badger. He's gonna dance till he's dead.
Just stick that in my pocket.
And that's all I know about that.
Oops, I didn't even mean to do that.
I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe?
Have you not met me?
Fair point. We met the guy who is, what was his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He's an appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA!
Yeah, for a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let's try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Whoa, we got a permission.
Yay, Gumshoe trusts us.
I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there and no one will look at you twice, pal.
Wow.
Starting now, it's legal to do this.
We're finally doing things by the book. I was wondering about that.
Again?
Yeah. What, the Dancing Blue Badger? Wait, really? Why was it not checked? Okay. Yeah, it is.
Everybody, come on. Do the meat slap.
Yay.
Cop car. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
Panda?
Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. A game theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
Alright.
And you know, like cops are fat and eat donuts, and pandas are fat and they eat bamboo.
Yeah, one of the laziest animals being the inspiration for...
Get it? It's social commentary.
Yeah, I get it. What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo?
They're the only animal I know that starts with Z.
Very good. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective.
Can I stop, sir?
No, 5 more minutes.
Hold that pose.
Yes, sir. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy.
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes. He got pepper sprayed.
For 20 minutes. They make a good pair.
Wow. Speaking of pair, look at these pair of doors.
Good segue, I guess. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama is in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me.
But look at the sign. I always get excited when I come to the police station, and I come here a lot.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those 2 officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Phrasing.
We haven't got a good bus since Mia Fey died.
There's not a lot I can do about that, guys. Calm down. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather.
I don't even remember what they were talking about. Something about soup.
It was so funny I cried.
Stop it, you're killing me.
Oh!
Just stabbing him with a knife repeatedly.
It's a good joke, sir.
Please stop, it's hilarious. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
It's a mirror.
I've seen this guy before.
I gotta turn
criminal.
him in. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. You've never
The thing
seen
about the soup?
Yeah, that's... well, no, but... yeah. I've never seen anyone who looked like those people in these posters. They hardly even look human. Lizard people.
She has a point. This one has scales.
I don't think there's anything interesting around here. Oh, wait, yeah, there is. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help.
At least let them buy some handcuffs for the guilty party.
In my case, it's always Maya.
Oh yeah, we can look at the car now.
Let's take a look at that car.
Right, the underground parking garage.
Looks like the investigation is still going. Look at all these people here.
I have to get back to the shop. Looks like I'm stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps.
I guess it's Marshall.
Probably is.
It might be both. I don't know.
See you in my dreams tonight, baby.
Oh,
No, it's not.
I could believe if Marshall was talking to her, though.
I could,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, still here?
Hello?
Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too.
You hussy.
What?
Took the words right out of my mouth. What happened to the security guard?
You just see him crying in there.
He's got a rice ball shoved down his throat.
Oh.
Suffocated the poor guy. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Who's getting a drink? Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. I keep getting my beard hair all over the crime scene.
I didn't know cowboys wore fingerless gloves.
They're so cool.
Are you a Pokemon trainer?
You darn skippy I am.
Aw,
I got me a Taros.
that makes sense. There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgments.
He's asleep.
Well, we should show this. Should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest?
Like himself? There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men.
Oh.
Men. Something about wet dreams.
Quick stab him.
All right, compadre, count to 3. Huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas.
What are you, stupid? No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference? Remind me to never visit Texas.
Yee howdy, y'all.
Homemade peas in a can pie. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Invitation.
I think he just miswrote it.
It's in crayon too.
Right next to the stick drawing of a woman, and it says mom.
Oh.
Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? It's like it's my job or something. No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler, strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny, let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore.
You got rid of it. You threw it away. He even had a nice little thank you note, and you ripped it up.
A picture of Gumshoe and his mom.
Look at her badge.
I'll see your badge. Oh, it looks pretty round.
Whoa.
Our badge is a star. A lone star shining in the nighttime sky.
Now that's a badge. Whoa.
A beam of light illuminating evildoers who come in the dark of night.
Note to self, evildoers are weak against starlight.
Hey, that's a sheriff's badge.
It's a sticker.
#1 special boy.
What's that? Some sort of police passport?
This is Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, we stole it. I mean, we found it a good distance away from the crime scene.
A good distance in this rat hole. If you want distance, get yourself to Texas. Everything's bigger where I come from, y'all.
Texas?
There's a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. If difference does a few yards make, compadre.
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas.
No, that's just what he wants you to do.
There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. Look at the shield.
Or a toy shield just suits the boy well.
He has to take a drink every time he talks to us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't want to sprain my throat. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knife, maybe? So tiny, not like Texas.
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? We get the point.
You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. It's a knife.
Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Stupids on it?
Hey, they could use the same shield over and over.
Whoa.
Because everyone here is stupid.
Note to self, the prosecutor's office of criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you.
Wow. What about this knife? Stab him. Oh no.
All right, compadre, count to 3. I'm gonna stab you. Draw. 5:12 p.m.
This is 1712.
Well, shut up. I didn't learn my numbers good. The prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot real slow like.
It even has his name on it. Weird. Trot?
Just like a gallop, but slower.
Huh.
Write that down.
Oh, trots are like gallops, but slower. Define gallop.
My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems Chief Prospector was lying in wait.
Laying.
Maybe waiting for a prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along.
Wow, look at this badger. No!
All right, compadre, count to 3. On the count of 3, we pull our badgers out.
Draw!
Pshaw! Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a good detective, right? I mean, he was a detective, right?
He was a good man. Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now?
Ruff, ruff.
Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. Wish I did it myself.
Huh.
This here's the autopsy report.
Wow, death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound. He died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
It's just like written in credits, says lady stab him with knife.
And just, yeah, there's a picture of Stick Man, sad, just, with a knife in his chest.
It's real nice the way they describe it with pictures.
Mm-hmm. Why was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina.
It's not my name.
Is it not? Shoot. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. You see, he's a good man and she's a bad woman.
Whoa, they must be attracted to each other.
So the saying goes. So attracted, she put a knife on it. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective, so she stabbed him for it. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with Chief Prospector.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot?
So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
Egads, Marshall.
I don't mean any offense, but
Texas
you're
is
effing
dumb.
stupid.
That too.
Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You call me out, they shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives until 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by your desert, Bambina.
Not my name.
So why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
Hey, that dance isn't gonna choreograph itself.
This is what the kids are doing, right? The floss or something?
Hey, nothing but a sad old cow dog. Can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs around with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief police. He just don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation.
Wow, that's sad. I'm gonna look at your stuff now.
I'm gonna go take your stuff.
Ooh, tape. Oh, that's rope, isn't it? I got it wrong.
Yep, that's definitely rope and not tape. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
How do they keep its shape? So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion.
It's scientific, shut up!
I played Uncharted. It's one of those context-sensitive takedowns. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Good morning,
Excuse me.
sunshine.
Hi. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks.
Weird. Now I can look at that A finally.
Phrasing.
A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to B block.
Womp womp. I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright, because you'll be out of the
Wait.
job.
You like hamburgers?
I
Oh my
love
God.
hamburgers.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon.
I wouldn't count on it.
This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest that this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
Hey there, kids. Have you seen my cell phone?
No.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out?
Does it have any games?
Might have Tetris.
Huh.
Or Skyrim. You can play Skyrim on anything.
Whoa.
Right, let's check it out.
I'm not controlling this. Stop. Ah!
You will do it.
But look at that. Ooh. Whoa. This phone's still on the redial screen.
It's so high-tech. I've never
Mhm.
seen anything like it. Redial?
Mr. Wright, Boomer, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that.
Do I look like I have enough money to buy a phone? Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
Whatever, let's check this phone out.
You're old.
Not really, but okay.
It's literally just press that. Okay.
You gotta combine items. Combine the ID with the phone.
Okay.
Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button.
Beep. I've heard that song before.
Nice. Hey, that's... Oh, that's you.
Hey, that song, I know that. Not you.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on over there?
Shut up.
Hide the evidence. Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, I'm gonna shoot you. Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky.
Prospector.
What? My sister's not a prospector.
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry, that was my phone. Whoa, what? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but... Someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. So what you're saying is you're stupid. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman.
You stole a cell phone. Good job.
Just slip this in my pocket.
There we go. Good as new.
Nice big red car. Stick that in my pocket too. That's evidence.
I'm gonna need to borrow this, Edgeworth.
Let me. You know what, Edgeworth? Your evidence too. Get in my pocket.
Let's talk to the car about Lena Sky. Oh,
I will.
so there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister?
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. Choppity chop. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina.
How could you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Well, a dry wind that's just blowing through the prospector's office.
You should shut the window then.
Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here. But who?
How about the wind?
Oh, that's good. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. That's all, folks. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbelievable, that is, until he met you. I'm thirsty.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to him.
Y'all see that leak for Rayman and Smash Bros?
Yeah, it's so believable.
Yeah, but it wasn't real.
Aw.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person.
but they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wind up in the shoulder of a creepy old dude. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
Wow, that's sad. Look at this phone. I
Here's
mean,
the phone.
look at this phone. My sister's cell phone.
Last time it was used was 5/18. Woo-wee! Right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling for a date for the night.
Date Phoenix Wright. Ew.
Why didn't Lana make that call?
Let's go find out.
More importantly, why didn't I pick up?
Hi. I
Hey
guess
there.
not. Police? I don't know. Let's see. We gotta look at it again.
Yeah. There's no need to push this again.
You knock it off.
What's wrong? You look like I do during finals.
Never mind, it's nothing.
Weird.
Man, so relatable, am I right, millennials?
Oh, hashtag relatable. Let's talk to maybe the Phoenix. Oh, right. Did I miss something?
Howdy, partner. Back again, I see.
Yeah. Whatever you say, pal. Oh, yeah, that thing.
I'm gonna shoot you with this here revolver.
What? That's how we do it in Texas. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice.
You can see the whole parking lot from here.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe.
Huh?
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard's office.
Whoa.
I think it's just a notification about a PS4 controller.
Oh, there we go again. You know I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense.
Maybe they should.
They really should. Don't have a test for common sense.
Oh.
Too bad, Skipper.
Oh, okay.
What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
Goodman. You're right, let's see. 67S 12/2.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Like John Goodman.
Yeah!
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self. For detective reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either.
Victor's memo found in the car trunk. Don't look at it any other way. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
Oh, just fine. How are you?
Uh,
I mean, I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yeah?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What? My phone.
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids.
Oh, my weakness.
The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see.
Wow, she called me for not Phoenix. I was
Yeah,
confused by
that
that.
makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
Ooh, to be continued.
Ooh. So
You want to
intense.
save? I sure do.
I sure do, partner.
All right, ready?
No, let's talk some more about Australia.
Great.